To the topic chamfer cutter. Chamfer cutter. This is cutter are included angle of 90 degrees and are used to the cut chamfer on the end of a milled surface. This is chamfer cutter of a diagram. This is a chamfer cutter of a 90-degree angle. Chamfer. This is a tap. Tap. Hand tap. Tap setter. Tap setters. Fluid tap. Bottom taps. Pull tap. Tapper tap. This is the tap types. Hand tap. Typically brought at the local hardware store, and the most common types of tap, but they are generally to be used avoided for a CNC work. There are three types of hand taps. Three types hand taps है 1, 2, 3. Tapper tap, tapper tap, tapper tap. A tapper tap arcued a lot of a tapper to the help it's easy into the cutting hands quietly. Typicals the first 8 to 10 thread and tapper taps are the most common types of tap and are the typically what you have in a tap and die set. Bottoming tap. A bottoming tap has almost no taper at the end because it is designed to thread all the way to the bottom of its each. Only 1 to 1.5 thread will be tapered. Bottoming tap are useful for threading blind holes. It's desirable to thread most of the holes with a taper tap first and then finish the bottom of the holes with a bottoming tap. Pull tap. Pull taps in the between bottoming and the taper taps because they have 3 to 5 threads tapered, which are more than a bottoming tap and less than a taper tap. Uncomfortably tenuously not always consistent. Some vendors call this is the second steps are the refer to the bottoming taps to the pull step. Check to be sure what you getting are using. Power of machine tap. These are the types of taps you should choose from CNC application. Spherical point taps, gun nose of ball nose tap. This is a angle spiral point step. These thread tap have a spherical cuts with the refill words. They are the common and looks like most of the hand tap, but the spherical angle of a front cutting angle and the eject the chips and the angled eject also give the surprise cutting performance. Hence, they are the really the least expensive thread tap you don't mind the consider using from a power tapping and can be the run for at the styling the hair for the tap hand for the like and the taps spherical point taps can be hand as a tapper tap has a taper in that a pull tap intent from blind holes has much less taper. The primary disadvantage of this is the pulls the chips of the tap down into the holes. Into other words, these taps are good suitable for the throw holes, but this is a bad idea for blind holes. This spherical float taps of a gun taps. This is a tap designs for looking. This is a picture for a tap. Spherical float taps have and open spherical just like and end mills. There as the primary advantage is the eject chips up and down on the holes. They always reflectables over the spherical point step when tapping in the blind holes. They are the almost perfectables for the interpreted holes there are the another feature interested because the spherical helped restrict the threading past the open feature. This is a fruits bottoming tab is the picture types of tab. Indexable carbide inserts. This is the reason with the indexable carbide inserts. CNMG 120408 mg. This is the shape. So many types of the hexagonal, octagonal, pentagonal, square, rectangular. This is the shape for the round. So degree parallelogram 85 degree, parallelogram 80 degree, parallelogram 55 degree, trigon, triangular, rhombic 35 degree, rhombic 86 degree, rhombic 50 degree, rhombic 75 degree, rhombic 55 degree, rhombic 80 degree, triangular, square. This is a shape for a diagram. Refill angle. This is the angle 3, 5, 7, 15, 20, 25, 80, 0, 11. Other reflect angle. This is the angle normal clearance. This is a diagram of insert size, chip breaker and clamping system. This is a diagram. Insert thickness symbol S1 1.39 mm, 01 1.59, T0 1.79, 02 2.38, T2 2.78, 03 3.18, 33 3.97, 04 4.76, 06 6.35, 07 7.94, 09 9.52. Insert corner congulations. A symbol is the corner radius mm is a diagram of an inch in metric round insert chip breaker trigonometry. The flower designed scenes of the inserts for the actually chip breaker the trigonometry the geometry the chips breakers because of the chips breakers provided on the insert different the manufacturer provided different chip breakers trigonometry. Granted selection of carbide insert. Carbide insert is granted for the selection based upon the wear resistance and the roughness, the change of the maintenance of the tangulations of the inserts manufacturing. The more the wear the resistance less in the toughness and the various. Touch inserts are used for the advantageous machining condition like interpolated cutting in abnormal overhand head of the difficult materials less grinding machines of a working holder insert the granted are selected based upon of the following criteria. P for steel, lined steel and the hollow steels. M for the stainless steel. K for cast irons for the non-ferrous metals like brass and aluminum. Aluminum its resistance allow hardened materials. This is a picture for the codes